here. True? Yes. So you've got the resource within you that is the powerhouse to your future success. Anytime you've had success, you should remember it, replay it. It's a recording that goes on in your head. And anytime you've got a negative emotion, play the positive experience. Hey, I've done this before, I can do it again. Yeah? I see nodding heads. Hey, if you could write that on your bathroom mirror, yeah? And remind yourself every morning that you have the power within you. What have you got within you? Power. That really means 2,000 voices. What have you got within you? Power. What was that? Us? You heard of Lee Iacocca? There are many people who have many different views about Lee Iacocca. However, in his life, he has had phenomenal success. He was with Ford Motor Company for some years, and then he fell out with Henry Ford over a particular model of a new car he wanted to bring out. So he took the model to Chrysler, where a former colleague was already working there, and they made a phenomenal success out of it for the next 15, 20 years. Revolutionized the car industry in the US with some minor problems, but they did a phenomenal job. I wonder what he thought about when he was a young man, Mr. Lee Iacocca. Because I think I have evidence that he had a dream, that he wanted to be the chairman of Chrysler Corporation America. Yeah? Do you begin to believe the dream? I somehow imagine him as a little boy, playing with his cars, yeah? And he must have seen his surname. And his surname is real. It's an Italian surname. It goes way back. And I can imagine him scribbling on a page, I am chairman of Chrysler Corporation. However it happened, I would love to ask him one day. I'll make that a mission from today. Because if that was the thing that he linked his dream to, his dream came true. His dream came true. So when I say the power is within you, the power is within you to create the road you want to go on, then you just have to go on and do it. So translate your goals into short-term targets. This is basic, again, 101 goal setting. So you have the slides, and when you have the slides, please play them again and do some of these things. Because that's the Nike thing, just do it. Yes. My version of that is, get out of the chair and do something. Yeah? Yes. Hallelujah. Translate your goals into short-term targets. Convert your short-term targets into specific daily activity requirements. And don't work for money. Work for what money will do for you. When people say to me, I want to earn lots of money, I say, what do you want to do with it? Stuff it under a bed? Put it in those, thick frames and lay it up all over the walls of your house? Show that success to people as they walk in? People don't work for money, they work for what money can do and accomplish. Like setting goals, you've got to take some certain little steps. So how do you eat an airplane? One bite at a time. Somebody did it. His name, if I can pronounce it correctly, was Monsieur Mange-Tout, called Mr. Eat Everything. He ate a Cessna 150. It took him 2 years between 1978 and 1980. So it's funny, if you're determined enough to do something, like I have to ask why on earth he does it. But he set it as a goal to do, broke it down into little pieces, and then every day did something with those little pieces. Maybe he did 2 somethings with those little pieces. Think about it. So, What will get us forward will be effort and effectiveness. There's only two things that I know about that will get us. If we do or make some effort, and then we try and improve the way we make that effort, well, then we've got to lead to success. Anyone who has succeeded in this life has expended effort and improved their effectiveness. And both of those factors have dictated how well they've done. So like going for the paycheck. Now, these are my numbers. I hope they kind of fit with you. You can change the numbers on the slides when you own them. So, if we're looking at a sales process, prospects, calls, contacts, appointments, presentations, cases, average earnings per case I've used at 750, target earnings 75,000. Keep it nice and simple. Annual, it looks a bit big. Right, let's eat some of the airplane. So monthly, it would be 200 to 100 to 50 to 25 to 8.33, 750 and 6250. Yeah? Let's bite another piece of airplane. Weekly, it's 50, 25, 12, 2, 750 and 1500. Efforts times effectiveness equals result. Now, this is one of those busy slides, but you can see up the left-hand side, there's the prospects, calls, contacts, appointments, presentations, earnings. In the middle, you have what I call success ratios, or success percentages. So if I have the same as I had previously, 50, 25, 12, 6, 2, yeah? Come on. I've got 50 in the first row, beside the effectiveness line, 50, 25, 12, 6, and 1500. So what if I improve my effort and I improve my effectiveness? What effect does that have on my business? The way to look at it is the boxes for me and the numbers in the boxes are effort. They are things you're out there doing. What's happening between the boxes is your effectiveness ratio. And I would put it to you that every single person in this room has a different effectiveness ratio. Now, when people have talked about sales being a numbers game, an expression I used to hate with a vengeance, I now say these are the numbers. Your effort numbers and your effectiveness numbers will decide your ultimate success. So, if you increase the effort and improve in your effectiveness ratio as you go through the process, that can mean the difference between, let's say 48 weeks at 1,572,000 earnings compared to 3,750, which would then bring you 180,000 worth of earnings. Now that's only at an average case size or earning size of 750. Now as market improves, you know that will get better too. Are you happy with the concept developed on the slide? Is that a big yes or just a middle yes? Yes. I'm looking at you down there too. So just watch as you progress across the slide. It goes from 50, 50. All right, let's kick it up to 60. And 60 for calls to contact success ratio. Maybe I've got better telephone lists. I've got better referrals. So therefore, I improved my effectiveness. So for contacts to appointments, I've left it at 50. Appointments, presentations, I've left at 50. But you'll see I've grown the presentation sales effectiveness figure. Now, you can go in and change those numbers. You can do it on Excel spreadsheets. You could write your own plan for success. Really and truly write your own paycheck. So let's de-stress in terms of the amount of work we have to do to earn a reasonable standard of living. 50 prospects per week. That's only 10 per day. Is that possible? Yes. Yes. Very possible, yes. Yes. Establish at least 25 good contacts per week. 5 a day. Yes. The best enthusiasm is coming from here. You different companies. You in the right hall. Conduct 12 client meetings. That's only 2 a day. Is that possible? Yes. I'll be back to you. Make 6 professional presentations. That's only 1 a day. Is that good? Some dispute here. Well, fine. Change the 1 to a 2 or a 3. Then work backwards and just see what it'll do to your earnings. Now, some people are happy, others are not. But always achieve 2 cases per week. Then you have a standard.